Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. In this video here, I am finally gonna be looking a little bit into Harvest to Sarah, the new ninja that we have, the cyberpunk hero. A lot of hype about her, and there is a very good reason, I feel, to be hyped about Harvest to Sarah. The Harvester subclass, a new thing for me. Crazy combination of abilities along with like a community twist, finally allowing us to have fun with a scythe in the game. Thank you Epic for doing this, it has been mind-blowingly amazing. At her core, Harvest to Sarah has run speed and sprint increased, reduced fall damage, so those things are good. She has the smoke bomb, she has the mantis leap, everything's amazing in regards to that. The first important thing is the 5 winds cut, increasing damage with swords, axes and scythes by 24%. So this here is similar to the ability a lot of you guys know from Love Ranger Jonesy for assault weapons. Now we just have a ninja that deals 24% additional damage with most melee weapons. Most, not hardware, not blunt weapons, but you know, the slice and dice kind of stuff. So that is really cool. The next ability, Scythe to meet you. Scythe attacks apply a 30% snare for 1 second. This is very important. 1 second. It had to be 2. This should have been 2. I really feel it, because 1 second is pretty critical. Moving on, she has normal throwing style. She has shadow stance. Shadow stance is one of those basic ninja abilities where you have damage resistance after defeating an enemy with an edged blade, like your scythe. So that is a good thing. When you are fighting, you take less damage, and you can mantis leap, double jump faster. That is a cool thing. She has the medical fumes, means that she can heal herself up and her allies, so that is a pretty cool base ability I feel for normal gameplay. It's not like DPS crazy, but in order to play a ninja, I like this here for survivability. One of the reasons why I also really like playing with the Sansa Sarah. Like, I'm pretty big on the medicinal fumes. At level 18, she gains anatomy lessons, which increases sword, axe and scythe critical hit chance by 20%. So right now we already have 2 abilities, one that deal more damage and one that increases critical hit chance, meaning that she has pretty nice base package for swords, axes and the scythe, and she has a little bit extra from for using a scythe. She has a basic dragon slash, so it's not one of the good ones, but it's enough for you to do a deal of crowd control, which every ninja really needs, I feel. Her late arrival ability is of course the next one that is specialized in regards to the scythe, and this here is where the 1 second from before is very important, because your scythe deal 48% increased damage to slowed or snared targets. So if you hit something with a scythe, you have 1 second to hit them again in order to deal 48% more damage. This is very important, because if you hit it too slow, you're not going to get this bonus here, so you have 1 second to hit them again. And the scythe is a crazy slow attacking weapon, meaning that you need the new neon weapon in order to benefit from this ability. If you're playing with a normal scythe, sucks to be you. Then you just lose out on 48% damage. You need a fast scythe, or you need to be fighting on the wooden floor spikes in order to get the most out of this character based on how I play her and read her. At level 30, she gains Dim Mak, a shadow stance that recharges her shield, so that's also a good thing. It gives you survivability in the game, and everybody kind of likes that. You can play her in loads of different ways. I have actually played her with my Shamrock Reclaimer as support, so she deals 20% additional energy damage. And why have I done that? In order for this hero to work most efficiently, she needs the scythe, the new neon scythe, and it deals energy damage at its core. I'm also testing her out with other weapons, but the base concept is you want the new neon scythe for the new Harvest to Sarah, and it deals energy damage, and by slotting in the Shamrock Reclaimer, I'm getting a 20% bonus to that damage no matter what happens, and it's energy damage, so it's not being reduced for being any kind of other damage. It is always gonna be a base additional damage of 20% when she's hitting with the scythe, so that I feel is a good thing. There are corrosive blade options and stuff like that you can use as well, but this doesn't deal energy damage, so it is going to be affected by the different reductions when you are attacking elemental husks. So I felt really that for her and my playtesting, the energized bonus was the best. Then I'm using the Heartly Strikes with my Sarah Claws as my tactical, not because it is super efficient, but I like survivability, and that is really just why I have that there. Dying less often is also more power for me anyway, and I do solo play quite a bit, so it's important for me because I'm not relying on others to resurrect me when I'm solo playing. Besides using the new neon scythe, I have also been fooling around with the new Krypton sword, because it's also energy damage, it's also fast attacking, which means that my Sarah Claws bonuses for tactical slots will allow me to heal up. I will of course not get the 2 bonuses, the snare and the 48% additional damage, but it's really nice, and I wanted to test out this character Harvest to Sarah without only looking into how does she work out with the new neon scythe, because yeah, it's a good match. You know, she is pretty much designed along with that weapon for a mix due to community request. Why can't we use a scythe? But you can snipe with her. Of course you can. You can shoot with an assault rifle. Of course you can. You can attack with a sword. No problem. You can also pick up a socket wrench, you know. But I have been testing out a few different things that I might normally use with a ninja. And the main thing that I tested her out a great deal really also with the new neon sword is because she has two really cool sword bonuses. She has the 24% additional damage and she has the 20% crit damage, making her one of the very few ninjas we have in the game that actually deal more base damage and higher crit base chance when using a sword. It's pretty crazy, but if you look into the different ninjas, you're not gonna find this combination on like a lot of ninjas, so that alone makes her very interesting also if you don't want to be using a scythe. Using the different abilities as I'm playing through her, trying to find out what do I think about this new character, and I have to admit guys, I'm freaking awesome, amazed, crazy, wow, liking. I really am. She is a very fun ninja to play. I don't feel overpowered, not in any way. I only had her at power level of 115 for the most of my testing. During some of my testings I was testing out different weapons, like you can see here I'm playing with an 82 level neon scythe. I have a few different of those as well, trying to get a good feel about how does she work in different situations, different missions. This here is a power level 70 Canny Valley mission where I'm doing rescue the survivors with exploding death burst using my new neon scythe here to get a good feel about how does the different things work out in different situations, how much area do I cover when I'm slashing with this huge scythe compared to using a sword. And all in all, I just have to say, really, my feeling with Harvest to Sarah is that they have really done it. They have really made an amazing character to play. She looks amazing in the dark, abso-freaking-lutely. The new neon weapons look amazing in the dark. Their slashing effect, the visuals, the theme, the feeling you have when you're playing is amazing. The power is not the new meta. Like, this is not the new strongest character in the game that everybody has to play, which is completely broken, but playing her with different weapons, neon weapons, really makes her shine. Having the energized bonus, I feel, really makes her shine. I would rather have that for her than the corrosive blades and the corrosive stars. I feel it is good for her to have the higher base damage when she's hitting things with an energy damage, but again, it comes down to your playstyle. All in all, guys, Harvest to Sarah, she is probably my number 2 or 3 like preferred ninja right now out there, so I'm pretty happy about having her. She's definitely a character I'm gonna be looking more into when I'm casually grinding, just having a good time. So if you're out there, if you're wondering, should I get the Harvest to Sarah, I hope this here has helped shed a little bit of light upon how does she work, what are the good things about her, what are bad things about her, what do you need to consider when playing her. And I feel the most important thing that I just want to emphasize here at the end of my talk about Harvest to Sarah is 2 of her abilities only really like work properly, giving you a lot of additional damage if you are using a fast attacking neon scythe, because you have 1 second. They're snared for 1 second, so that is worth keeping in mind. If you don't take advantage of that, you are losing out of 48% damage every second time you hit an opponent. Now it's out there. Anyway guys, that was what I had to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much and very much for watching.